Alright, so I'm in Old Town Leesburg again. Figure I'd do a couple of Halloween videos for you. And take you around to some supposedly haunted houses or haunted places here in the Old Town. I think we're gonna see about 3 or 4 of them. And I'll give you some history behind, or folklore, I should say, behind these places. Alright, so I think the first place is going to be right up here, and it's called the Trinity House. So, I think it's right up this hill right here. Alright, so almost there. A little bit of a background. This house used to supposedly belong to either a Tory soldier or the son of a Tory soldier. And apparently he was murdered and buried in the basement. So I think it's right around this corner. Supposedly some things you see or hear, windows opening and closing, shadows, all that type of stuff. Is this it? Yes, it is. Here it is. Alright, the Trinity House. It's a cafe now. But not gonna go in. There's a little bit better picture of it. Anywho. Nothing in the back here. Looks like they got a open patio and places to sit, but somewhere down in there, he was supposedly buried after his murder, to conceal the murder, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's go find the next spot. Alright, so, I can't even freaking see if I'm filming. Alright, anyway. I forgot how sprawled out Old Town Leesburg was. I mean, you got this little rinky-dink house that's in this one. These things probably go for millions. Huh. Alright, which way do I need to go? I think straight and then make a right. Just I'm turned around. So I'm kind of making a, very, now let's just say not a very shortcut, but a little bit of a shortcut instead of backtracking. Make my way through the hedges here. It's almost like the Shining Maze. Nah. Alright. Let's get up this way. Alright, so again, I'm an idiot. It's a pretty lengthy walk. I keep forgetting how a lot of these old places had a lot of land. So, however close it kind of looks on a map, really not that close in person. I should have just got in the car and drove over. But, almost there. Alright, I don't know where I am right now. But apparently, I've wandered into a mentally challenged area. And these are all the grounds for it. Somewhere back in here where I wanted to show you, but I don't know which way I'm going. So, alright, let's see where this takes me. Alright, so found it. Here's the house of that one guy that kind of funded the Goose Creek Canal, and he was the big ironworks tycoon. I think it was Charles Paxton. And this is his residence. Little bit gives me Rocky Horror Picture Show vibes, but it was a field hospital and also the headquarters of Jubal Early late in the Civil War on his way to Washington, and hospital during Ball's Bluff near the beginning of the war, and a hospital for the Lee's retreat from Antietam. So supposedly the house and the grounds here are very haunted. Also, I'm not sure, I really don't know if this is open to the public, but I think it is. No one's told me to stop, so alright. I'm gonna walk my ass back to the car and see if I can get into another, at least one more in before it gets too dark. Yeah, so all this was his place, and they made this institution here. I think, I don't know, I don't have pants on. I got shorts on, but I don't know what that object is out there. I'm not gonna walk through Tick Central to go find out what it is, and maybe it turns out to be nothing. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so it's a private home now. Can't get up in there. Oh, hell, what the hell is the name of this place? Glen Oakhurst. Oakhurst Mansion. And of course there was a lot more land back then. I don't know if I can get a better view of the place. Here we go. Yeah, right there. So it, like I said, it is private right now. Story behind this one was Mosby. They were very sympathetic to the Confederate cause back then. At least this place was. And Mosby kind of crashed here for a couple of days with his Rangers as they were planning out the raid for Catlett, which is pretty far away from here, but this is where that happened. Now, I would love to own one of these homes. Not that big. Jeez, this place is humongous. One of these tiny homes, but I'm so done with yard work. I'm so done with house upkeep. I just don't have the time for it anymore. Or, I got the time. What's another word for it that I am? Lazy. Yeah, that's it. That's why I chose to sell that other place and move to a condo. In those trees right there is the Glenfiddich house, or what it was known as Harrison Hall. And the big thing on this one is Robert E. Lee's son lived here for a little bit, but after the Battle of Second Manassas, Lee and 55,000 of his troops came down this street right here, and he stopped here and met with Longstreet and Stonewall Jackson and planned out the invasion of the North up to South Mountain. And I don't know, probably about 20 miles or so that way is where the lost orders were found. Was it Order 191? I can't remember. It was found by the Union and given to McClellan, and the Battle of South Mountain and Antietam followed. But that's when that house was right there and supposedly haunted also. Alright, ending it here. Here's the Tally-Ho Tavern and concert venue. Some big names play here. Actually, just about, yeah, the sun. Probably about 3 weeks ago, Jeff Tate's Queensryche played there. Wish I could have gone, but I didn't find out about it till the day after. All right, I'll end it with that. Later, all.